I'm Angellighttarot23. I started a reading just a little while ago. However, I had gotten some in my eye, and I decided to end the stream while I figured out what the heck was going on in my eyeball. I got it. There was a hair in there. All good now. We're gonna get back to the reading.
Many died here.
So if you were watching and I had got that eye poke. Sorry for the interruption.
4 lights.
If you missed that, disregard. We're gonna go over these cards again really fast. Slowly. We have the Lover's card. That's a choice in love, like somebody you choose. And then we have for Ariel, something to do with the control of finances, something to do with somebody rekindling with the past, something to do with some illusions, and questions arising. Then we have this 9 of Raphael. Make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. We have a reset. For an Empress. We have Queen of Ariel. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise. Regenerating after... Oh!
Elijah.
You have somebody having a rebirth after this reset. We're kind of getting realigned. Maybe somebody named Elijah. I do know somebody named Eli. He was somebody I had worked with, and he was going to school for something to do with like military helicopters. We have ancestors see you growing, crossed over, loved ones. We have need money. Somebody is heartbroken. Somebody who needs money is heartbroken. Somebody's only believing we can't, they can't. Kind of in a stagnant energy with a bad attitude. It's probably the environment, maybe the circumstances. We have Knight of Gabriel. Time to take action. Great passion for a cause. Instinctively knowing what to do.
My body is close by.
4 of Michael. Insights that come from quiet meditation. The need for more sleep or time off. Seek relief from stress. And we have the 8 of Raphael, indicating somebody moving away from illusions. It may have been a perspective issue. That was...
Thank you.
Creating a struggle, maybe a resistance, when it comes to taking action. Anyways, the universe is asking us to go on a spiritual quest to find the answers that we're still in need of. We have Uranus. Known as the planet of liberation and freedom, brings you extreme feeling to want to make a breakthrough. You may feel limitless. Looking to go out for blank space. Manipulating for money. It's making things hard. To where we're asking people to be fair and honest. In order to get proper justice in a situation. Somebody's asking somebody to stop being so manipulative for their own personal gain, because that makes things harder for people. We have 4 of Raphael. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. So, somebody may be wanting to feel magical and happy and, feel like they're blossoming and stuff and thriving. However, the circumstances are not in alignment with that because of the burdens, the heartbreak, the struggle to do with these people who are manipulative. We have something to do with family. Somebody taking a leap of faith. Something to do with some backstabbing and betrayal. We have an Aquarius. The angels know you need protection. Curious about a new person. If you don't know what to do right now through the struggle, just cope and be at peace and stay healthy. While the universe pans things out and gets things back in alignment after this reset. Ooh, they got some cruelty to deal with. We have a decision. Somebody was trying to get in the way of certain details so somebody wouldn't see those details in order to affect their decisions. Had they just been more open and honest, communication is key. So, leaving out certain details leaves room for confusion. Confusion adds extra burdens and chaos. We have 7 of Wands, rising above the situation to take a look at this family situation as a whole. Somebody wants to take creative action to bring somebody to a tower moment. With Ace of Pentacles. Lost. They lost. Just because you play a game against somebody and then you lose doesn't mean you lose forever. Like they act like if you lose a game against them, you're like falling from grace, and that's not realistic. We have a lot of obstacles and fuckery around that. So there's some religious cults who got their hands in sports out there. I've seen it. They're creating an imbalance. We have a King of Wands who's seeing emotional fulfillment. We have a Predator. What are they preying on? Who? Who the fuck do they think they're preying on? We got somebody who's feeling fed up with the and thens and creating an injustice. Every time they don't just shut the fuck up, quit being a brick wall, look at the facts, be reasonable. Every time they're being unreasonable, it's creating more and more injustice. Karma may strike if they don't stop that shit. We got chicken and duality. There's two sides. Hold on, somebody's calling me. There's two sides to every story. Somebody's lacking self-worth at this time, filling the creepy shoes with these glitter versus gold competitions. Somebody's taking creative action while the situation's not really going anywhere, because they're tired of these dole options that somebody's laying out in front of them. They just don't want to put their time and energy into things that don't make sense for them to put their time and energy into. So they're going to get creative about how to get around this. What else can I do? And we got Four of Pentacles. So somebody's trying to control what, like somebody's like stability. Like somebody wants to like prey over somebody like a fucking predator and suck off them. Keep them held down. That creates a lot of heavy burdens. Like this person feels them in their energy, like weighing heavy upon them. Being like a cinder block tied to their leg or something. They can't make any movements. It's a struggle to do everything when somebody is up in the struggle for you. The regular struggle doesn't need to be intensified. We got Nine of Wands. Somebody has creative ways of making somebody's daily endeavors more of a struggle than they should be. It ain't right. Cappers. I want capper success. And when you're a mature adult and you don't really give your attention to a bully, they gotta get your attention and fuck with you in whatever way they can. So if they're looking to do that all day, every day, and they get creative about it, and just do dumb shit, it's still harassment. It weighs heavy upon you. We have a Libra. Here. This fucked up situation ship with a bunch of people, like a circle. It's a criminal circle to keep people held down. We have divine power. The divine is saying just find peace in the present moment because these people, they're fucking impossible. They know that. God knows that. God, even God's sick of me. So he's going to have to do something. So he's going to have to get some of his peoples in alignment to do something. So if you feel like you just need to stay protected, even if that's boring to protect yourself and take extra precautions, it could be beneficial in the long run. Just take extra time, even if somebody's trying to rush you. Focus to all the details, because some people don't want you to focus to the details, and then as soon as you are being thorough, you know you're being thorough, and you're just trying to protect your own ass, and you're asking the right questions, and they find that offensive that you're asking the right questions, that's a red flag. There's something wrong with them.
Where are you from?
Where am I from? I'm in Iowa. I've lived a few places.
Choose.
All right,
Hiding in the dark.
we're rolling into the same type of energy. I'm starting to get like drained. I'm feeling a lot of tension on my back and the back of my neck. It's those heavy burdens. And the heavy burdens are around being stuck in limbo. The hanged man energy.
No, leave us.
And it's the people who are capping and being retarded, creating these obstacles, they're holding back stars. They're holding back details in order to keep things going round and round in circles. We have the strength. They find their strength in the illusions that they create. We have an emperor connected to this who's trying to, sweet talk, but somebody's not falling for that. We got this Two of Cups here.
Incident.
If you're feeling down, all it takes is a change in focus. Somebody chose ignorance. Don't beat yourself up about somebody else choosing ignorance. We have the angels know somebody needs protection. Playing with the threads. Growing outwardly. You are healed inside. Somebody's feeling stressed out and anxious and worried because they know where they could have been more of a help than a burden. They're busted. They know it. Something cool might happen. The divine is aligning the stars to be a wild outcome. If things get weird, just hang on. Find your spirit animal. Check in the duality. There's two sides to every story. And then there's the middlemen. The middlemen are trying to figure out the differences in the stories. Trying to figure out what's fact and what's not. Like, who's lying? Who's lying and then who's like divine lying? Like a thundercat. Rawr. Be careful out there. Even God's sick of these people. Like religious cults and stuff. They are resisting.
Believe in yourself.
See, they're all good. They don't do anything necessarily horrible on the surface. What's wrong with them is they choose to be ignorant at times when they probably shouldn't. And that's when God, raises an eyebrow at them. If you guys were really holy and you really wanted to help out and do all that shit that I heard you saying in church, you would not choose ignorance right now. That's what he was saying. We have 9 of Pentacles. Somebody stands independently, taking a leap of faith
in heaven
towards trying to take control of their own financial situation as we're coming into unity and sorting out the mental swords. They heard this over there. Over there they heard this and seen that. Over here they were watching them watch them and seen and heard this, and this seemed, it's like a way big thing. We're talking about whole different groups. Every group out there is trying to figure out where they stand with things and who they belong with, right? So that's what, that was 4 cards at once.
You are surrounded.
The 4 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, the 4 of Wands. A lot of truth, a lot of creativity, a lot of money involved in this. We have going within and asking for answers from the divine, following your gut, Using your own intuition is going to be important at the crossroads. Because some people want to get you to choose wrong. You want to go in the proper direction for yourself. In the long run, if you do things just to please other people, that can be heartbreaking. You can break your own heart. You don't want to do that. We have earth lessons. Lessons of stability, strength, commitments. Some people commit to too many things, and then they find themselves drained of the simple things. We have angel involvement, divine intervention. Things are becoming too imbalanced, so the divine has to step in, put their foot down, and say, okay, motherfuckers, this is what needs to be done. This is what needs to get cut out. This is what we need to bring in. Just like it happens in the Bible. They tell them, you're going to be wearing this from now on. You're going to fucking eat this. I don't care if you say this isn't going to be enough to eat. Jesus going to make that shit enough. Like, some unimaginable shit is going to be involved in this. Alright, I hope that helps, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Don't forget to like the video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you guys subscribe. Peace.